together for you?
No, obviously, as soon as Boston came into the picture, it was, it was an easy decision for me, joining this organization and Original Six, and so much history and so many good players on the team, and obviously looking at their playoff series against Florida, they're pretty much right there. So I mean, it was exciting to have the opportunity to join this organization.
Your name was mentioned in many rumors around the trade deadline. Were you aware of that?
Yeah. I mean, these days it's kind of hard to not notice, but at the meantime, you just try to stay focused and try to focus on your game and try to help the team. So yeah, it was kind of hard to not notice.
We'll go next to Steve.
Hi, Elias. Welcome. Just what was last year like for you? Was it unsettling? You being traded in the middle of the season, not knowing what your permanent home is going to be. I mean, did that affect your performance at all, do you think?
Yeah. Obviously, definitely did. Going into a season like that, and kind of uncertain what's going to happen, and then you kind of know after a little bit that you're gonna get traded, but you don't know when or where and so on. So I mean, it definitely affected me more than I was hoping, but I'm glad now that time is over, and now I know for a long time where I'm gonna be, and so on. So it's exciting.
Yeah. And do you know your namesake here at campus well?
I know him. Yeah, we met, played national team and so on. So, yeah, we know each other.
Yeah. Did he make a pitch?
He sent me a text. Yeah. So yeah, he made a little pitch. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll go to Dan Roach.
Elias, welcome to Boston. Could you tell us a little bit about how quickly this came about, and what do you think you could bring? How good of a match do you think you and the Boston Bruins are?
Yeah, first of all, thank you. Yeah, I think obviously, like I said, it's as soon as Boston came in, it was exciting, and me and my family were pumped, and yeah, I think it's a good fit. Honestly, playing in the league for a long time, and kind of try to look at Bergeron as much as possible. I don't want to compare myself or anything like that, but I think I can bring a little bit of what he did, and obviously try to come there and bring my game and come back to kind of the player I know I can be, and hopefully help this team to achieve a Stanley Cup.
And what goes through your mind when you hear the words Boston Bruins?
Obviously a lot of history, a lot of great players has been there. Heard a lot about the city, and players and families that love being there and being a Bruin and so on. So it's obviously we're super excited, and just can't wait to get going, and yeah, we're thrilled.
Go to Scott McLaughlin.
Hey, Elias. Obviously, we don't know the lines yet, but the potential of playing alongside David Pastrnak on a line, how appealing was that?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the top players in the league, and yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. But if there's an opportunity to play with him, it'll be exciting. He's one of the special players in the league that know how to put the puck in the net and set up players, and he's so if that's the case, it's exciting. But for now, I haven't even thought about anything like that. It's just just excited to be a part of this organization, and can't wait to come over and settle in a little bit.
Matt Latour.
You mentioned that Hampus had reached out to you. Did any other players or anybody else reach out to you to kind of sell you on it?
Yeah, I think there was just texted Hampus a little bit, and then texted with Marchand a little bit, but other than that, it was that was about it. So no, it was good. I think like I said, it was, as soon as Boston came into the picture, it was an easy decision for me, and we're me and my family are super excited to be a part of this.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Welcome to Boston, Elias. My question is for you is, the players that you've battled against with the Bruins, who are you looking forward to not battling with and becoming a teammate now with?
Probably McAvoy. I think he has hit me a couple times pretty hard, so it's good to be on the same side. So probably him.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, welcome to Boston. What's your sense about how good this team is, and how do you hope to kind of complement what they already have with your skill set?
Yeah, thank you so much for that. And I mean, obviously, watching them in the playoffs, I think they were kind of right there. Gave Florida a pretty good match, and so I think they have a lot of good players. Obviously, good goalie, good D, and so I mean, I feel like all the pieces are right there. I think for myself, it's just to come in and play my game and try to help this team improve and take that next step to achieve whatever everyone wants to achieve.
Andrew.
Hey, Elias, welcome to Boston. You and Nikita have kind of followed each other around the last few years in Calgary, Vancouver. How exciting is it for you to come here with him, and what does he bring to a Bruins team?
Yeah. I mean, it's been we've been following each other, like you said, and it's exciting. Obviously, coming to a new team like this, and everything is so new, and so it's always nice to have another guy that you've been around and know kind of well, and so on. So, I mean, for him, it's I think obviously the way he ended the season there in Vancouver, he can he can bring a lot, and obviously just knowing his presence, his big body, and so on out there, it's as a opposition team, you always need to be aware and so on. So it's he's a real good fit for us.
We'll take our last question from Kevin Dupont.
Elias, I imagine, between Carolina, Calgary, maybe Van, you've been to Boston maybe 10 or 12 times as a player during your career. I'm just wondering, what impressions did the city make on you? Do you have any connection here other than those sort of quick ins and outs? And what's it like now coming to a new home?
Honestly, I feel like every time I've been there, it's been kind of in and out. So I haven't never really got to know the city or seen enough. But knowing a lot of players in the league, and obviously my good friend Joakim Nordstrom spent 2 seasons there. So I've been talking to him a little bit, and I feel like everyone is talking so well about everything there. So it was a lot of things that kind of fit the puzzle there for us, and we're excited to join the organization and the city of Boston, and like I said, there's I don't think I've heard a bad thing about anything there, so we're pumped.